Hej allihop! I'm Jessica and this is 40 and Fit on Fruit, and I've been on this diet for 9 months and I think that I want to share this with you because I think it's amazing. And I tell you, it hasn't been easy all the way. I remember when I was on my 3rd or on my 4th day and I thought it was really hard. I wasn't feeling very well and I started doubting. I mean, is this really good, just living on fruits and veggies? And I remember I called a friend and she's been doing some water fasting and detox diets, and I never been doing things like that before I started this 80-10-10 diet. And she told me that oh Jessica, it's always toughest in the 3rd or in the 4th day, and then it's gonna get easier. So I decided to continue, and she was right, it got easier. But there were other things that were harder, or really hard for me in the beginning, and that was to eat all these carbs, all these calories. I remember I struggled just to get 2,000 calories in. It was really tough for me, and not because I haven't had any eating disorders or anything, but it was just a lot of food to me. And I remember I posted some questions on 30 bananas a day, the great forum we have for fruit lovers, and I got a lot of support. And I decided to, when I was feeling good about 2,000 calories, I decided to go for 2,500, and when I felt good about that, maybe I don't know how long it took in the beginning, maybe a couple of months, just to adjust to 3,000 calories. And when I hit 2,500 and felt good on that, I started to reach for 3,000, and suddenly one day it was like there was no problem to eat 2,700 to 3,000 calories, but you have to give yourself time. If you have a problem with it, don't judge yourself too hard, because you're gonna get that. Just give yourself some time. And I'll tell you this, in the beginning I had some steamed potatoes in the evening to get all the calories in. It was difficult, it was hard for me to get all these from fruits in the beginning. So I had like maybe half a kilo of potatoes in the evening, and I steamed them. And I think that sweet potatoes are even better, but I couldn't stand the sweetness. That was also something that was hard for me in the beginning, all this sweetness, because I never been into candy or sweets, and it was really hard, that part too. So in the evening I didn't want anything that was sweet. I could crave like cauliflower or things like that. That was what, oh, give me something that isn't sweet. And I couldn't handle, I tried the sweet potatoes in the beginning, but I couldn't handle it, so I went for the white potatoes. And another thing that is important when you start following this diet is that you really educate yourself. I think that is really important. And I did a lot of reading before I started. And the first book that I found was this. It's Self-Healing Crohn's and Colitis by Klein. And I had some problem with my digestion, and I'm going to make another video about this later on, so I'm not going to go into this very deep now. But he is also into a fruit-based diet, so it's nothing, it's not a big difference from the 80-10 diet. It's a really good one. This book is really good one if you want to know how to heal your body from different kinds, and I can really recommend it. I think that this book really saved my life, and I'm really grateful for it. And after a while, I think, I don't remember, but I find 30 bananas a day. And first of all, I thought it was really, what a strange page. I mean, eating 30 bananas a day, who can do that? But then I started reading, and I thought, there are some really smart people here, and this is a really good place. So I became a member of the site, and then eventually I bought this book, The 80-10-10 Diet. And these two books, they are my Bibles. You know, I've been reading a lot the years before I found this 80-10-10 diet, because I really wanted to feel well, and I studied everything, and I have lots of books, recipe books with high fat raw food, which was a disaster to me. And now I don't need any more books. I don't need to read anything. That's amazing for me that I have found these two Bibles, and they are the only books I really need, so I really recommend them. And of course, be active here on this page, on 30 Bananas a Day, because you can get so much help from people there. If you want to lose weight, or if you want to gain weight, it's always good to hear someone who has done it before you. And it's natural to be a little bit feeling strange about this diet. I remember 2 years ago, when I ended up on a blog, there was a guy he called himself a fruitarian, and I remember, I thought, what a crazy person. I mean, you can't live on just fruit and veggies. I mean, that is stupid, that is silly. And little did I know that 1 year later I would start eating fruits and veggies myself. So that's it. And yeah, 9 months on this diet, and it's really amazing. And in the beginning, like I said, I ate some steamed potatoes in the evening to get my calories in. I was thinking about what Julian Ryder used to say, that it's so important that you get your calories. And I mean, steamed potatoes, that is not bad. I mean, you can eat so much things that are worse than that. So don't be too judgmental to yourself. If you need that, you have to use these things to get your calories in. Now I don't eat potatoes anymore. I'm just eating my fruits and veggies, and my greens, of course. And I have to show you something. I got this lovely bag for my very supportive and wonderful husband. You see, I love carbs. I got it when I finished my 2 year of Kundalini teacher training. So it was a present from him, and I'm so happy to have a supportive husband through all this. I mean, when I come with my strange ideas that I'm going to start eat only fruits and veggies, he's always been supportive. So don't be afraid. It's no problem to live on fruits and veggies, but educate yourself. Be active on 30 Bananas a Day. Watch all these videos from, there are so many good people out there making videos. You have Freely, you have Julian Ryder, you have Megan Elizabeth, you have Christina. There are lots of great people out there making great videos, and they are very inspiring. So just watch them and get inspired. And that's all from me for this time, and I have to end with something important, and that was my 10-year-old son told me when he watched the video. You have to say thank you, mother, when you have made a video. Alright, so thank you for watching, and if you want to be sure to hear more from me, don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye!